another ice warning, sir. This one from the Baltic. Oh, not to worry. It's quite normal for this time of year. In fact, we ordered speeding up. I've just had the last of the boilers lit. Did we ever find those binoculars for the lookouts? Oh, I haven't seen them since Southampton. Oh, we don't need those, though. We'll be alright. Mr. Andrews, I did the sum in my head, and with the number of lifeboats, times the capacity you mentioned, but forgive me, it doesn't seem that there are enough for everyone on board. Oh, about half actually, Rose. You don't miss anything, do you? In fact, with these new type davits here, we can take an extra pair of boats, but it was thought that the deck would look too cluttered, so I was overruled. Waste of deck space, as this is an unsinkable ship. Oh, sleep soundly, young Rose. I have built a strong and sturdy ship for you all. She's all you need. 120 years later. Don't worry, guys. I got us this nice little pod. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bolt ourselves in. Yeah? Tell me more. See, there's only one way out, and it's through this thing. In fact, we can't even open the door. Oh, yay. That's perfect. We're sealed in. And next, you must be wondering, how are we going to get to the bottom of this thing? Well, I have in my hand the most amazing piece of technology. We have a video game controller. Wow! A video game controller?
Wow.
Oh, yeah, not just a video. This one is a Logitech 2000. Whoa! A Logitech 2000? Oh, yes. It even has the brightly colored buttons. That way we can see in the dark. Oh, and fellas, let me tell you something. This is going to be a long trip, let me tell you. But you know what? Not to worry. We have a space right over there in the corner of the minivan where you can take a nice long poop. Oh, all of us here together? We can all take a poop? Oh, we're going to be up close and personal, guys. So you're going to get your $250,000 worth. Gee, Dad, this is what I've always wanted. I get to be with you and some other rich guys taking dumps on this nice metal tube. Gee, son, I never felt more close to you than I do right now. 30 minutes later. Wow, this is going really great. It's really cold. We're freezing. Hey, what's that? Oh, don't worry, it's just a crack in the hull. A crack in the hull, you say? So what would happen if, to say, the crack got bigger? Oh, we'd explode in about... boop. The end.
Oh my god.
Dear God.
I lost it. It's so good. Listen.
We lost all our subscribers, too.
Listen, if you have a problem with the jokes, don't.
His name was Hamish,
Now-
by the way. I should have said, Hamish! Hamish!
Now, I was going to lose it when he said Logitech 2000. I was like, it's the Logitech 2000. It's the fastest model yet. name that movie.
Harry Potter.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
my gosh.
It's not even on the market yet.
The glowing
Exactly.
buttons. Wow. We get
Golly.
to take a large dump with everybody on ship.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my goodness, it's amazing. Not even to mention that it had no windows either. It only had a screen, so you wouldn't have even seen the Titanic from
Oh, yeah. I'm going to see the Titanic.
from
which
a
is
camera.
right there from a video camera.
Wow!
Nice, dude.
Is that
Oh, wait,
also
you're telling me
Logitech?
that the screen is literally right by the pooper? Oh, heck yeah. This is a dream come true.
Sensory overload, man. The smell. Bad recorders. Yes.
I should find my recorder and play that.
Oh, can you? That would be great.
Let me see where it's at. Give me a second.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do our intro, man. That is so good. But yeah, if you have any problem with the 5 billionaires missing or being imploded on in their submarine that they made stupidly, just think that they are billionaires and there are still children in Africa who are starving. That just think about that picture for a second. 5 billionaires or whatever in a submarine to see the Titanic. 5 million African children starving. I'm not as sympathetic. I'm sorry. But whatever.
Dang, getting
Anyways,
all political.
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
The jokes are funny. I feel bad that they suffocated. That is no fun. However, the jokes can continue. Anyways, welcome back to yet another episode of Bump That. Bump That episode 113. If you don't know who we are, we've got Brian in this corner.
You're so stupid, bros. You're just so stupid.
We've got KT in this corner.
I don't know where my recorder is.
Oh,
Maybe that's a good thing.
Maybe. And I'm Miliana, your host, and we are siblings who have a love for all things nerdy, video games, movies, TV shows, making fun of billionaires, and all things of that sort, and decided to talk about it and share it on the internet with all of you people, and here you are listening. So, welcome! We've got quite a show for you guys today.
Here.
Okay.
That's all you get.
Amazing. I needed that. It's wonderful. That's like when I'm taking my sons shopping throughout Publix and they want to ride on the cart. So the youngest one gets in the front of the cart, is hanging off the side, and he is literally Titanicing out there. I'm like, all right, there he goes. If he falls and gets run over by the wheels, it was his fate. But anyways, yes, we've got quite a show for you guys tonight. Let's just go ahead and start off with this amazing thing real quick. The Nintendo Flipping Direct. All right? I know I've already seen like a gazillion videos on it, and I know it's probably been talked through the roof, but now I want to talk it through the roof, okay? It's my turn. So, Katie, you start us off.
What? I thought you said you were going to talk it through the roof.
Oh, we're all going to talk it through the roof.
Okay.
Oh.
Go.
All right.
Go.
I'll talk it through. Okay, first off, Mario fans, congratulations, man. You got it. Okay? You are getting a new Mario. You're a brand new Mario. You're getting Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Sorry, that's the garage. Hunter's moving things around.
Earthquake!
We are getting Super Mario Bros. Wonder. We are also getting a remaster, a HD upgrade.
Wait, don't say it yet. I need to say that one. You say
it. You say it.
Not yet.
Okay. We're also getting a brand new Peach game with her starring as the main character. And we are getting the
Peach starring as Peach.
Yes. And Luigi's Mansion 2. It's coming to the Switch, so that's great. That means we are now opening up the realm for 3DS games to be on the Switch, which is great, because more games, more ports coming over is just better for everybody. So we've got that. We've got Pikmin 4, more updates and more news on that. It looks great. It looks beautiful. We're getting a Sonic game. What else? I forgot everything else now.
Okay, so...
Batman. We're getting the Batman trilogy games on there, which it's like, why wasn't that on there sooner? I mean, I don't know. But we're getting that. That's really cool. You continue. You pick us up.
Okay, so for all you Detective Pikachu fans, you're getting a Detective Pikachu 2 that's coming in October.
It looks really bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, it does. I know. I'm not a fan of Detective Pikachu. I love the movie. I want a Detective Pikachu 2 movie, but I don't know if we're getting that.
The only thing that's bad about this game is that the graphics look like they were built for the 3DS.
Or I was gonna say even the 64. Like it looks pretty bad.
Look so bad. Okay.
Well, you know what does not look bad is the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1. Coming out later this year, October 24th, 2023. And there are a lot of games coming out. You have Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, Metal Gear, and Metal Gear Solid 2 Solid Snake, Snake's Revenge. And there'll also be a book containing in-game text of each title and a master book detailing the story and characters. So you're going to be getting a lot a lot, and it looks pretty good too. It's not just like a slap it together kind of thing. Um, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are getting expansions, and it looks pretty okay. Something about the teal something or another. I don't know. Mario Kart 8
The
Deluxe,
teal mask or something, and the indigo whatever.
but I
Yeah.
don't know. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you're getting three new, or no, four new, no, three new characters. I can count to
You're
three.
getting Piranha Plant, Kamek, and
Wiggler.
Wiggler.
Still no Funky Kong.
Right. That's so weird.
Yeah, trash. But we are getting new levels as well. Let's see. There was Dragon Quest Monsters for all you Dragon Quest fans out there. I know a lot of you are. Persona 5 Tactica is coming out.
Let me back it
As
up real quick to Pokemon again.
uh-huh.
Game Freak is a freak, okay? They are able to pop out so many games, which is awesome. However, their graphics are just garbage, okay? Literally in that trailer, which was showing actual game footage, there was pop in and out, like, and it wasn't even like it was super far away, pop in and out. It was like on the road, on the street of where you're walking, and there's like a little glitch. I'm like, why? Why would you show that? Why can't you spend more time making a complete, better graphics, better resolution game? I just don't understand why they keep popping out all this garbage that's all glitchy. They know the problems, they've seen them. Then they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna release a patch later on. We're so sorry. They don't even say sorry. We're gonna release a patch, okay? Chill. And and then they still keep making these games where it's like, oh, now I gotta release another patch. No, just stop releasing them, fix it, make it good before it's in the customer's hand. Just a thought. Continue.
Here's the thing with that though. Game Freak, in my opinion, they're probably the worst company that works for Nintendo in terms of first IPs, like whatever you call it. Um,
Absolutely.
however, I'll give them a slight hit, like a sliver, the sliverest of slivers of okay, it's fine. If you compare Scarlet and Violet to Sword and Shield, it is eons ahead of the game. Literally eons. They upped it up.
The pop
Is
in and out was worse than ever before, though. The glitches, all of the random things that
I'll
happen.
be the judge
The
of that.
game crashes. I saw it.
Oh
People
no no
were
no.
posting.
I'll let okay. The game never crashed for me. The actual game of Scarlet, or I played Violet. It never crashed for me. Did it glitch? Yes. But it never crashed for me.
It
So
ruins the immersion. It ruins the experience for the player. When you're playing it and then
no,
all of a sudden it just goes kaput.
no. I'm telling you, you got to play the game. It is freaking fun.
And
It
then
is
to go
ridiculously fun.
and then to go back to what we had in Arceus, it's like, okay, yes, this could be the future of Pokemon. This is what we've wanted. This is amazing. And then to go back, it's like, oh, why'd you guys
They were
you
made
went
in they were made in tandem. They were made at the
right,
same
but
time by different people.
they should have just stuck with it. They should have
Well,
been like,
let's
oh,
see what
that's
comes out next. Let's see what happens next. But I will be getting the DLC. I'll let you guys know. But quickly moving on, we have Splatoon 3 Splatty Fest. Ice cream! Team Ice Cream. So,
choosing strawberry. There's
so
vanilla
the
strawberry and mint chip.
Brian, which flavor would you be? Vanilla, strawberry, or mint chip?
Vanilla.
You don't like strawberry?
I do like strawberry,
But he's
Then
a
be
vanilla
Team
man.
Strawberry.
but vanilla is delicious.
Do you like a solid vanilla or is it vanilla bean?
Ooh, vanilla bean.
I'm a vanilla bean person. Yeah.
I didn't know there's a difference.
What
Yeah,
a grump!
Oh my gosh. Gee whiz. Okay, really quick.
He used all of his energy for his Titanic bit.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Fae Farm is a farm sim RPG that's also coming. I was joking to myself about how many farm simulators there would be, and we got a couple.
I think we actually got literally two.
Yes.
Pretty sure.
Let's see. Then of course you had all your other fodder things, blah 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 blah. I don't think there was anything else except y'all. I squealed. I hadn't freaked out like that since they announced Octopath Traveler 2. After Donkey Kong Country, this is possibly my favorite game of all time. After Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars that came out for the Super Nintendo in 1996.
Oh my gosh, it's 27 years old, dude. Wow.
In Super Mario Maker 2, I actually made a level dedicated to that game. I did. I love that game so much.
It's an amazing game. I still listen to the soundtrack all the time.
Yes, and the new remake, it's coming out later this year. It looks so good, y'all. What do you think?
I'm very excited and looking forward to it. I'm gonna buy it immediately.
I'm day one. Yes, totally.
Without a doubt. It's gotta be. I'll pre order it or whatever because I don't know. I just gotta have it.
So, Brian, what did you think of what you saw?
Just definitely, it's almost night and day. It looks just a lot. Looks this generation better. Yeah.
Good job, Brian. Good job.
Thanks.
To me, it looked like copy and paste, but like I could actually see everything. When you're playing the original game, you can obviously tell what everything is. You know what a wiggler is. You know what a tree stump is.
No, no,
You
no.
know.
No, you don't. All right? No, you don't. In that game, okay? When I was a kid, looking at some of those creatures that you never saw ever again, I think I just needed like the art book or something, okay? Because whenever you look at some of those creatures, you're like, what is that? Is that an eye or whatever?
Oh, I wanted you to keep talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Looking at some of them, I'm like, is that a sword? Is that an eye? Is that a mouth? Now with the update and the higher graphics, resolution, whatever, I can tell what everything is now. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. I can see that that is a mouth or that is a neck and not lips. You know, it was so hard to tell before, so it just helps it out so much more.
I can just see that a lot of people are very, very excited for the game.
Me. I'm excited. Me.
Same.
Me.
My mouth dropped. Like, and it was, oh, okay, the game is coming to the Switch. Wasn't it already? And then when the little sparkle moved on the screen, I was like, oh, and then Peach came up. I was like, oh, it's different. That's awesome.
I thought, oh wow, finally they're putting it on the SNES subscription thing. Okay, and then I was like,
I know, same.
I turned into like some like incorporeal monster.
And then you've got the Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which I just watched the Arlo video on what he said about it, is that it is weird. It should have been called Super Mario Bros. Weird, not Wonder, because it really is weird. You've got all sorts of new interesting things that are going on. The screen will blacken everything out, and you'll be like, oh, where's the lights? You'll turn into a different creature. Things will start running away or running all over the place, and multiple creatures pop out. Everything is new. Everything is turned upside down. The characters look different. The style of it looks not like a typical Mario game. Looks really, really cool. I love the new art style of it. Still looks Mario, but it's got like a little, almost like you slapped a filter on it of making it look like a drawing at the same time. So
it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Oh,
I feel uncomfortable.
I love the way it looks. And I was telling Hunter, I said, it looks like they gave Mario kneecaps. It almost was like they're going to change the character animation. They're going to give him kneecaps so he can actually bend his knees and his legs to do some of these more fun little character animations while he's jumping in the air or hitting something. I'm like, there you go. He's got knees. He can move in other positions.
To me, he kind of looked like the the extra townspeople in Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
It looked like the way they move. It looks like that.
Yeah, I could see that. That's pretty cool. I like that they're doing something different. Good on you, Nintendo. But that's probably where we should end it with the direct. Exciting stuff for Mario people. If you're not Mario, then I'm sorry. It was the Mario Direct. Go play Zelda. Anyways, so moving on. Microsoft is increasing the price of Game Pass on most countries except the US, Japan, Brazil, Chile, and Colombia. This price hike is to match the PS5's service, which also increased last year. So, I mean, are people like up in arms about this because it's not affecting these other countries, or?
Yeah, it's inflation, man. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not affecting like the big countries, you know?
Inflation,
Big
man.
countries.
Oh, I say that with like Brazil, Japan, and US. Those are like huge countries with a lot of gamers, I feel like. So why is it not being increased for us, but for others? I feel like that's not just increase it all across the board. I don't know. That's
Yeah,
how I feel about it.
it's weird. It's going from $9.99 to $10.99. So it's not a huge jump. However, it's like, but nobody's buying your stuff. Why are you increasing your price?
Right.
I think
And
it's
just-
about to. I think Xbox is finally just going to start releasing some sweet games, and people are going to start buying.
The only thing they're
Hopefully
gonna
they
get
need it.
is like Starfield. Now, when Bethesda,
That's the one.
when Bethesda gets their booties in gear and gets that Elder Scrolls game out, that's gonna be huge. Huge. Elder Scrolls. I think everybody seems to forget that they hinted at Elder Scrolls 6. I think it was back in 2017, 2018. They showed it was a teaser. It was just a teaser. They just showed the landscape and nothing else. It was crickets. You think
I saw today, like, they're still thinking 2026 or 2025
Oh
for
man,
Lord for Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls?
Elder Scrolls. Yeah.
almost a 10
Yeah,
year.
you Metroid Prime
Pride.
what month are we in? We're in June? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all I've been hearing. Gosh.
Woo!
Metroid Prime 4 people got nothing on Elder Scrolls. Okay? We've been waiting.
Yeah.
We've
Oh
been
man,
waiting.
those Metro. They were like, all right, here goes another Nintendo Direct. No Metroid Prime 4 or Donkey Kong. Wah, wah.
I don't want to.
Moving on. Guess who is also crying right now? Disney. Disney is crying, and DC. DC and
Oh,
Disney.
man.
It's a bad week for them, bro.
Bro.
Both The Flash and Elementals get decimated at the
man.
box office for their opening weekends. Yikes, man. Yikes.
I think honestly, Disney's the one that's kind of really suffering right now more than DC. They still. I don't even know if it's even Disney. It's Pixar. Pixar is the one that's like.
But I think it's because Disney has their hand up Pixar's butt, you know? I think
I don't know. I don't think it's. I don't know if it's Disney.
you don't
I
think
it's
so.
Pixar.
That they don't have their main
What do you
story.
think, little sister? I think, or middle sister. I think Pixar is the one that's lost its way more than Disney has.
Yeah, I think Pixar has because for Disney, they're going to survive.
They'll always make
They-
another Disney princess show or a movie
They have
that.
Yes.
so many IPs with them as well that they can just crank out anything.
Yeah, and Disney owns a ton of things. Pixar owns small studios.
Pixar.
Pixar owns Pixar. And they've got more to prove. They set the bar so high that they can't even meet their own bar anymore. It's like they've become elderly.
And then here's their problem. They are rewriting the same story over and over again that we've already seen for the past few years. Okay, it started with, let's say, Coco, where we've got a family and we've got a child who does not exactly want to do what the family wants. And so they're going to go off and they're going to reach their own destiny. And then
Yeah,
you've got
it's very much like the different, like you're different and that's okay.
yeah. They've got
So
Turning Red.
how do you fit into the world with your differences?
Turning
It's
Red
Also-
did the same thing, and then Strange World, that was Disney. Disney did the same thing, and now the story of Elementals, if you've seen it, Katie gave us a rundown, and I've watched YouTube videos on it. I don't know if I want to go see it in theater, which is sad, but it is also the same. Do you want to do what your parents are telling you to do?
your expectations. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so and for our listeners, let me give a quick run through. Spoilers, kind of, for Elementals. If you're gonna go see Elementals, then don't listen. Jump ahead maybe about 10 minutes. Not even 5 minutes.
10 minutes.
Because we'll probably talk about it afterwards. I don't know.
Okay.
You'll find it.
I can
scroll.
try and put a timestamp. All right.
Yeah,
Just look at
yeah,
the
yeah,
screen. Jump to this time, and everybody's
All right,
done. And
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so for Elemental, it starts out with a family, 2 fire people coming off of a ship, and they're going to this strange new land, and they land there, and there's nowhere for them to live in the inn. So they find their way, they find a place for them to live. You know, they're immigrants. Okay, so they set up shop.
In America.
Exactly, they talk like that too.
No way.
Yes, they talk just like that.
America.
They talk exactly like that. I can't tell if they're trying to be like Indian or Russian.
They're trying to be
but-
Russian because the director who did it had a Russian immigration story.
Peter San?
Was his story.
He's Korean.
He was doing a Russian thing. His
Okay,
his
but-
thing was
but-
Russian.
Okay, that may be so. However, you could tell like it was very the setting was very influenced with Asian culture. It was very Indian Asian kind of thing. So they have a daughter, and her name is Ember, and she is their pride and joy, and she grows up living, working in the shop, and the dad has expectations of her taking over the shop years later. So she grows up, and turns out she actually has this ability to be creative by making glass. She makes glass. And that's important later, but not also. Yes, doesn't matter. So the dad is heavily racist towards water people. Especially. It doesn't matter about the earth people, which the earth people in this world for some reason don't matter. They're like the least important, even though I think they're pretty cool. And the wind people, they're just kind of there. They're there when it's convenient.
Do they say like who the Earth people are? Like, if you had to pick somebody from today's culture, who would the Earth people be? Or should we not even say?
Well, it does. You can't even say. They're just the people. The people that are important to the plot of the movie are the water people versus the fire people. And
the water people are white, though, right? Like, pretty.
Yeah, they're trying to project them as
Caucasian.
white people. In
Okay.
which, okay. So let me go ahead again. So
Rich,
Ember,
white American people.
not
Yuppie.
even all of them, just like a certain family. So anyway, let me go. So I'm trying to talk fast. So Ember has a problem with her temper, and she loses her temper downstairs in the basement, which causes a pipe to burst, in which the pipes are not even supposed to be working in that part of the city because that's where all the fire people live. And so, shut up! I'm trying to talk. I get distracted. So, So, I thought that was going to be a major plot point in the movie where the pipes that are not supposed to be working, they're working for some reason in this part of the city. And Wade, our water protagonist, he gets sucked through the pipes and he ends up in her basement. And his thing is he's very emotional. He is emotionally driven, and Ember is not. She is just very much to the point. This is how it is. And so
Her emotion is only being angry.
yes. And so Wade, all of a sudden, okay, so he's an inspector. Out of nowhere, he's like,
Dang,
"Oh, I've got to."
I'm so sorry. That just made me think of Zuko. I'm angry at myself.
Yes.
Fire people.
Yes. So Wade, he's crying because he's having to write up violations for the store that he's been in for all of 4 seconds. and he doesn't even know where he is. He doesn't know the name of the store, but he's writing up violations, and he's like, I gotta send this to my boss. And there's a chase scene. Um, they go all the way through the city, and they go and he delivers the thing, the violations, and all of a sudden he's sorry that he did it. He's sorry that he did the violations for the store that he doesn't even know where it is. Okay, so now the plot is okay, we've got to stop the store from receiving these violations from the boss. So they go to a game that his boss is at. It's a wind person. We'll call her Wendy because I don't even remember her name. They go to this game, and she's really uptight because she's at this game and her team is losing. But they managed to get her to can't. Oh, no. They made a deal. They said if you can, there's a leak in this dam, and if you can if you can plug up this, find the leak and plug it up, then I will consider getting those violations I'll get rid of those violations and your store won't close. You guys have 5 days or 7 days. She says, okay, so I thought that was going to be the plot. And then they find the dam and they plug up the hole using sandbags. And then the sandbags burst eventually. And so Ember, makes glass. She blocks the dam by making glass. And so the inspector comes out and takes a look at it, the boss, and she says, tempered glass, that's a good idea. And I thought, y'all, that's not going to hold.
So did everybody else in the theater.
This plot is like, I'm dying.
I'm not even a third through the movie.
It is a snooze fest so far. And it's
here.
like, I mean, it's not your storytelling. It is the story itself.
Why?
Yeah,
This is supposed to be for like an 8-year-old kid to watch. Like,
the thing is, Brian, I'm not even a third through the movie.
talking about,
I swear.
Like,
And I'm trying to go fast. I'm trying to go fast. Okay, so yes, okay, so
wait. It's not even you, Katie. I just want you to know. It is
Thank
not
you.
It's not your fault. It is the writer's job to make it more interesting.
All I heard was like, you're gonna get and you're going to go to jail. This is not up to code. We're gonna shut you down. Wait. Hold on.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so they plug up the hole. So she's like, okay, problem solved. So I'm like, well, what's the plot then? So somehow they become romantically involved. Like, they just start seeing more of each other. And I'm like, okay, if that was when the guy, like, behind us, a few rows back, was snoring his head off in the audience. Snoring his head off. Wesley and I looked at each other and just laughed. Yeah. So, turns out that there's another plot. The dad is passing away, or he's very sick and old. Ember's dad is passing away, and he wants to leave her the store, leave her in charge of the store, but she can't run the store without losing her patience and losing her temper. And so he's like, you've got to be able to do this, or otherwise you can't do it. I'm planning on announcing my retirement in 2 days. And Ember's like, okay, but she can't find joy because she has to choose between running the store and pleasing her parents or dating her boyfriend, not boyfriend, who the family has a problem with. Meanwhile, she goes to visit his family and they love her. They actually try to make her feel welcome, even though their whole apartment, their penthouse, is submerged in water. And so they give her a little floaty for her to, sit on, and they try to make her feel more welcome. And the mom of Wade offers her an internship as being doing glass because she's very, very talented in making beautiful artworks of glass. And she's like, oh, I want to do that. Oh, but I can't because my dad. And she's also like, Wade is so sweet. Wade is the best character in this movie. He's like, I'll do anything for you. Like, what do you need? And she's like, I don't even know. And she loses her temper all the time. She's so mad at him and yells at him all the time. And he doesn't understand.
So
yes, but here's the thing. Get this. So we lost Brian. So the tempered glass. Oh no, I'm getting ahead of myself. So it goes to the part where it was like the night before the dad was going to retire, have a whole party and announce his retirement and give Ember the store. Wade tells her, "I love you, Ember," and she's like, "Well, I don't love you because you don't understand." And so, come the day of the retirement party, Wade interrupts the party and says, "I love you. Here are all the reasons why we can't be together, but there are a million other reasons why we can." And she's just like, "I hate you, Wade." Like in the middle of the party, says, "I hate you, Wade. Get out of here." And that's when
Screw you, Wade.
Gosh,
yeah.
I would be so bored in that theater watching that film. I would probably I'd bring out my phone to play a game.
Oh my god. So, okay. The big two things. So he does not retire because the dad realizes, "Oh my god, you've been dating this water guy? You are not getting my store. How dare you? I'm not retiring." And so he's mad. And then that's when the glass breaks at the dam and all this water comes flooding in. And, I was like, I told you that glass wasn't going to hold. What kind of inspector are you? That's terrible. So there's this big wave coming and it's going to take out all of the Fire Nation. And, and so,
How come is there like plasma? That's an element too,
Yes. No plasma. But,
Blood people?
So, long story short, longest story ever made short, Ember and her family are saved by Wade, who is presumed to die, but he only evaporated, and he comes back. But here's the thing.
Man.
Here's the thing. There was no investigation as to why the pipes were running in the first place. There was no investigation there's no follow-up of the dam. It's gonna explode again, guys. These people are doomed. Just a lot of plot inconsistencies. No, and here's another thing. The rules of the movie don't make sense because everybody's like, "Oh, you can't touch this. You're gonna burn it. You're gonna cause it to catch fire." She's literally touching everything and nothing catches fire unless she wants it to.
What the heck were they thinking, man?
Oh, it was so bad. Like,
what are you guys doing? Come on.
Okay, really quick. Well, one last thing. The dad, the dad is the absolute worst. They left, the dad and the mom left their original Fire Nation because of a storm. And everybody else stayed. And I was like, it was a storm. Why are you leaving?
These storms. Can't handle.
Why are you leaving? And the dad the dad was the biggest racist of all. He was talking about, "Oh, water people are the absolute worst." He's the biggest racist out of everybody there. Like, what the heck?
Have you ever actually met one? Come on, Dad. If you would just talk to him, you'd understand. I don't need to talk to him. They all are the same. Daddy, I love him.
That was
you
Pixar's
lost your senses.
2023.
He's a water. You're a flame. I don't care. So help me, Amber. And I will get through to you.
Amber, not Amber.
Amber.
You know what? It doesn't matter. No one cares. Man,
that is just so disappointing that we've come this far with Pixar being our number one, our amazing creative, to then this where people are falling asleep in the theater and it's The Good Dinosaur. It's Cars.
The Good Dinosaur is better. The Good Dinosaur is better.
But that's the same guy that directed this one. Peter San is the same guy that did Good Dinosaur. He's done.
The Good Dinosaur is better.
But he's done though, because Good Dinosaur is one of the worst Pixar money-making movies. This one is obviously a big crash for Pixar. Peter San is done with Pixar. He'll never work in this town again.
No.
I'm looking at the Pixar posters surrounding my room, like Mr. Incredible,
Remy.
No. I'm looking like in the movie, like when he's thinking about the good old days,
reminiscing.
Yeah. And I'm like, wow.
Oh, can't wait to throw up my Elementals poster on
I'm telling you, just like I texted you
Nope.
guys, right now, they're like, good God, we need Brad Bird right now, stat. We gotta make Incredibles 3 to save this thing, okay?
We know John Lasseter messed up, but dang it, get him on the phone!
Andrew Stanton, we need another Finding Marlin or something because...
Merlin?
Yeah,
No,
we did
Marlin.
Finding Nemo. We
Marlin?
did
Oh,
Finding
yeah.
Finding Darla,
Dory.
Dory,
Finding Darla!
Finding Dory. We need a Finding Marlin.
Yeah, we need something. I don't know.
And then just a whole detective series from Finding Blank.
Because it's like these stories are overused. They're done. They're running
And
themselves.
they're doing Toy
glorified.
Story 5, and Toy Story 5 is supposedly supposed to have Buzz and Woody back together again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez Louise, are you serious?
No, that's confirmed. They're gonna have them back. Which at this point, I'm like, well, if they want to make some money, that's at least a good way to make money. That's
Right.
you're
Just don't do a
that's
Lightyear type of thing.
That's $1 billion
please.
right there.
Cars 4 and Finding, Finding Something. It'll just be called Finding Something.
Give me Monsters Inc. 3. I don't even care.
But I just don't understand why Stanton isn't doing stuff. Pete Docter is supposed to be like one of the guys that are like the head. They're doing Inside Out 2. Inside Out 2 is supposed to come out. But it's like, I mean, I don't understand why they're coming up. They're letting these young guys like, oh, here's your second chance, Peter-san. Good Dinosaur, was but here you go. We're giving you a shot. Oh, Elementals. Yeah.
And it looked so beautiful when it first showed pictures. It was like, that could be promising. That looks really interesting.
I saw this
meme. And
meme.
they just gave it such a basic storyline.
I saw this meme today that what Pixar pretty much does is like they went through a whole list. What if toys had feelings? What if bugs had feelings?
Yeah.
What if rats had feelings? What if robots had feelings? What if fish had feelings?
What if feelings had feelings?
Yeah, what if feelings had feelings?
Really did!
And now, like, okay, what if elements had feelings and their feelings were racist? That's because that's the only thing that we could tell a story about. That's the only thing
in
that
2023. That's the only.
Because that's what's relevant with the kids these days.
Yeah, so maybe they need to go back to like, okay, what's something that has feelings we can tell a story about, but that isn't like some sort of like political story about the immigrants and how tough it is, and apparently the immigrant was the bad guy in the first place.
And then we had with Disney's. What if video game characters had feelings? I don't want to be the bad guy anymore. So.
Oh my gosh! Now on a technical level with Elementals, one thing that also drove me crazy is the fact that a lot of the animation it looked good, but it was inconsistent. For example, a lot of it looked kind of cartoony, but then you'd have these moments where something looked hyper realistic.
Right.
And actually, now that you mentioned that he did The Good Dinosaur, Brian, like, is that just his style? Where you have
mishmashy.
I mean, think about it. When
the backgrounds, the backgrounds in Good Dinosaur, I thought
they were like real.
They filmed it live action. I thought it was Montana.
They did.
It looked amazing in that movie. It was like, wow, I feel like I'm in like.
You see these open plains, and you're like, they filmed that like in some part of the West that was open plains.
And but then you have these Gumby dinosaurs.
Right. I don't know. We got to move away from Elementals. Let us know down in the comments what you thought about it. But
if you're one of the few that
even watched it, I don't even. I'll just have to wait until it's on Disney Plus because I don't want to go spend money on it. I'm sorry. Anyways, so speaking of Disney, we need to talk about Disney's new show, Pauline. Katie, give us.
Wait, we're not going to give anything to the Flash?
Oh, Flash.
Talk about it, Brian.
Just really quick. Really quick. It's the end of DC.
No way. You think so?
No, okay. It's the end of this version of DC. And here's the thing. No more multiverse movies. No more multiverse anything. You know why these movies...
Everybody's sick of it.
You know why these movies aren't doing so well? It's because nobody wants to see a version of like all these different Batmans. Nobody wants. It's just too complicated. It's not an interesting story. You know why? You know why the original Spider-Mans were so good? Why people like those more? At least me. It's because they were a simple story. It was black and white. You had Spider-Man, the good guy, looking to save the day. It was a simple story. There was no science fiction there's a lot of Back to the Future
Spider-Man
kind of stuff.
Across the Spider-Verse did it, and it works. I don't know how. I watched the film. I don't even want to get into it because we gotta keep moving, but it worked, and I loved this aspect. Usually, that type of stuff, multiverse, usually goes over my head. I'm not smart enough
I
for it. I
I,
feel like it's
I
very
didn't.
confusing.
At the end of the day, Spider Verse is great, but it's just I wish like we could see a simple story of the Miles Morales story,
Yeah.
like a
And maybe
simple.
that's what directors need to go back to. Maybe they'll start seeing, like, hey, yo, this is like starting to get too big, too convoluted. We need to take a step back and give everybody just a baseline story.
Because at the end of the day, you want to, as a watcher and audience member, you want to be there to emphasize with the character, go on this journey with them. Nobody's going to go on a journey where we see at least a dozen different parts of our own selves.
Right.
We're never going to see that. We're never going to see. I'm never going to see Western Ileana. I'm never going to see Samurai Katie. You know, it's
We're
just
never gonna
not.
see Mob Man Brian, Mobster
Oh no,
Brian.
you have. You
Oh yeah.
son of a witch.
So no,
But it's just
it is just too much, and so you
it's
think
just too
that is
much.
gonna end it for DC though?
Yeah, no, they're like, good God. No, next we have Blue Beetle, and maybe that's it. Then we're done. We got was Aquaman. He's got one more film coming out, but then it's all brand new, fresh. Michael Keaton was great in the film, but everything else was just like Ezra Miller, blue, dude, just
He
blew
was
it.
bad.
He wasn't bad. He's just not a great character. His
Okay.
Flash is not like a. He's barely a hero. It's just not. It's just not a good.
And that,
They were touting this movie as one of the greatest superhero movies of all time.
yeah.
It's not. It's just because it's just too
What
complicated
they
with the
gotta
superhero.
do is they gotta start from scratch, look at the Justice League TV show, replicate that, dude, in live action.
Make it. You got. It
Replicate
just
it.
got to make it more straight. It can't be so all knowing about itself. A movie has. It has to be sincere, and it's not. There's no sincerity.
Maybe, yeah, does it seem like the movies are too self-aware that they are a film almost? Like, does that make sense? That they,
Yeah,
It's
I get what you mean.
it's like
It's
the
just
movies are
it's
too
not
self-aware
it's
of
not
themselves.
focused. It's focused on getting butts in seats, hitting the beats of what people want, being an audience pleaser. But it's not about telling a story.
Right.
It's not about actually telling a real story that's going to connect with people. It's just it's just
I need
flavor of
another
the day.
Up. That's what I need. I need another Up that really connects with human interests and feelings and then just takes me along for an awesome adventure. That's what I want again.
But that's the thing is that's such a great way to say it because look, when you look at a movie like Up, you have a character who goes on a journey. Okay, he goes from point A to point B, and yet he has an emotional story too that goes along with it. He has a physical adventure, and along that physical adventure, he also learns about himself and is able to get better too. He's able to move past this issue that he has
Right.
personally.
And you had
that's
likable
blocking
characters
him.
and everything.
Yeah, that's blocking him from able to find something that's even better than what he thought he was looking for.
So we just gotta get back to basics, I think, in movies.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just
honestly,
been
that's
too
the
much.
best way to put it. Back to basics.
Back to basics. All right, Katie, give us a rundown on Pauline. Quick.
Okay, so we have a listener, Emma. Thank you, Emma, who brought this to my attention. She actually she messaged this to me. I had not heard about this, but yeah, I did a little digging. I can't remember where I got this from, but according to Deadline, Pauline is a brand new German show from the creators of How to Sell Drugs Online Fast from 2019. It is written by Sebastian Coley. It stars Sira Anna Fael. I'm gonna get that wrong, but it's German. As Pauline, Ludger Bulkeman as Lucas, and Lucas von. Okay, here we go. Horbatshevsky in an unknown role. Pauline follows the story of Pauline, an 18-year-old who has school stress, the climate crisis, and the general downfall of society weighing on her mind. This becomes even more complicated when she becomes pregnant from a one-night stand with Lucas, who turns out to be the devil. Naturally, the two fall in love. There's more to say, but that's all you need to know. This is a Disney thing. This is going to Disney Plus. Just so you guys know.
Is this for American audiences?
And is this for kids?
I don't think it's for kids. I think it's targeted at...
Yeah, I see them. I'm looking stuff up on it. They're saying it's geared to adults.
The kids are gonna watch it. It shouldn't. Adults shouldn't watch.
Plus is no
Adults shouldn't
stranger
even
to
watch
shows
this.
with more adult themes like The Mandalorian, The Simpsons, Loki.
How dare that writer compare The Mandalorian, Loki, and other fictional things like that to this hot garbage? That
This is by
where do you even get that?
Jeremy Hanna posted on April 15th on InsideTheMagic.com. Disney's new satanic love story, Pauline.
Okay, Jeremy Hanna. Jeremy Hanna.
Though, right there, satanic love story. Like, why is that even necessary?
Jeremy Hanna, I've got some words for you. You need to get yourself together.
Okay.
If you wait. If Jeremy Hanna and whoever his followers are think that this is quality television or entertainment, then they are part of the issue of this country going under.
So this is what more Jeremy Hanna says, who seems to be liking it. Follows the story, like you said, 18-year-old girl who has school stress, climate crisis, and general downfall society. This becomes more complicated when she becomes pregnant from a one-night stand with Lucas, who turns out to be the devil. So there was that show Lucifer that was on Fox that came out. I don't know if it was anything like that at all. Okay, well, anyways, he continues. While the the imagery is shocking, these themes actually match a lot of what comes with more traditional Disney fare. Our protagonist who falls in love with a mythical being, a monster, that sounds a lot like Little Mermaid or Beauty and the Beast. Okay.
That is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Not when you equate it to the literal devil. Like, that's... You have a mermaid... And then you have the devil.
But we don't see Belle having intercourse with Beast. Eric isn't trying to figure out a way. How do I have sex with Ariel?
And they changed forms. They're not what they were anymore.
In her fish mode,
I don't even want to hear that type of excuse. It won't slide with most American audiences. I don't know what they're doing over in Germany, but it won't work well here, is what I'll say.
Germany. If we have any listeners in Germany, I have no idea. 9.
Niet.
That's Russian, you dummy head.
No, I don't think so.
Anyways,
that is Russian.
So
no, it's kraut. No, it's kraut.
Let us know down below. Are you gonna be watching Pauline, or are you gonna be boycotting? I'd like to know. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going through this thing. All right, we got our first look into the live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender for Netflix. Well, more like a tiny peek. The actors for Aang, Katara, Sokka, and Zuko were at the Tandem event in Brazil and showed images of them in costume. There was a short teaser trailer showing off the element symbols, but still no release date. I don't even know how far along they are in the process of this.
2024. It's coming out 2024.
Okay, so they are pretty far along then.
Yeah, but no release date. We don't have a definite date. That could be pushed back.
I'm not super huge on release dates. It's like, if it's going to come out, it's going to come out. I don't know. I'm not going to, over a release date. I'm just kind of like, it'll eventually show up. It'll be here.
And I want to make sure, I want to let all our listeners that bump that know. We appreciate you and everything. Make sure you subscribe, all that. But we're going to be there for the show. We're going to be reviewing we're going to guarantee you every episode is going to get bumped. That's full attention. We're going to be there along every episode with you guys.
Yeah. And we'll also be in costume.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
And Katie's going to shave her head to look like Aang. So.
No, I'm most certainly
You said
Toph.
we're going to be in costume. No, wait. You said we're going to be in costume.
I am Toph, you dummy head.
And then Ileana is going to take a soldering iron to her face.
Dang.
Sokka! How dare you, Zuko!
I'm sorry. And then Zuko. I said said Sokka, but I meant Zuko. I was thinking Zuko, obviously.
That leaves Brian as being Katara.
Brian, time to grow out those little hair loopies.
It's impossible. My hair will never grow out that.
All right.
You won't know unless you try.
That's cool. I'm glad that we're getting that. No release date. I'm not upset about it. Just make it happen. Anyways, keep it going. Speaking of no release date, the second season of Rings of Power has finished shooting, but no release date. So, whatever. It'll happen. I'm in no rush. What I want a release date for, what I want where I'll actually matter, is where is Invincible season 2? Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
I've
been wondering about The Boys too. Where's The Boys coming?
Where is it? I need it now.
The Boys and Invincible season 2. Like, I've been wondering, like, what the heck?
That's the type of stuff where I'm like, get back to basics. All right. You have a basic superhero story, but you just went boop and flipped it on its.
You know what? Oh my gosh, Ileana, that might be the smartest thing you've ever said in all the years of this show, because it's like...
Okay, I thought you were going to say my whole life.
Pretty close, but I mean...
No!
Invincible, like, what you're saying, Invincible is like, it is like a bloody, violent show, but it is strict, it is a back to basics superhero show, and that is one of the reasons why it is so damn watchable, and why I can't wait for season 2.
It's palatable, it is engaging. I gotta know what happens in the next episode, but it is a straight storyline. They're not trying to branch off into these other little veins of, oh, but this character is now doing that, and then, oh, but then this was happening under that. It's like, stop making all these veins and onion layers happen. Stop trying to you're giving me a story. All you did was flip the turtle on its back, and you said, actually, that superhero,
and you know what?
Not what he thinks he is.
And you know what? The characters too are who they are. They're not trying to sell any agenda or anything. They're not trying to make them like the even the female characters, even ones that have superpowers and don't have superpowers. They are who they are, and they're not trying to be anything else. They know what it is that they're doing. And the show.
And Lord, I hope they do the same thing for season 2, because what they're doing with that first season was awesome. It was perfect to the T. Keep it going. Keep the momentum. Yes. I hope they understand that what they did was
Amazon season 2. Let's go already.
All right, so I think that will cover the news segment. I'll go ahead and slide in, just like Brian said. Hit that subscribe button, dude. If you like listening to us rant, hit that subscribe button. Like our videos, comment. I love reading your comments. Speaking of the comments, if you leave one in our videos when we first announce the giveaway, up to when we announce the giveaway, you will be entered in to win 4 stickers and a plushie. Okay, it's gonna be Tears of the Kingdom. That's what we're doing. Legend of Zelda stuff. So you want to enter in, all you have to do is leave a comment down below. You can enter in as many times as you want if you get to get a friend to subscribe. That will add your name in a second time. So leave a comment, you'll be entered. Get a friend to subscribe, get multiple friends to subscribe. That will keep adding your name into the pool. Then we'll draw the name and we'll announce it on the show. So please get your friends to subscribe. Tell them that we're a fun channel, that you'll become one of the siblings once you do become a sibling today. But anyways, so
whoa, really quick. Okay. Another quick way is to if you are a listener and you follow me on Facebook, you can also I've been putting out polls recently. You can comment on one poll. I did one this week. It said, one of my favorite summer movies is Heavyweights. What is the favorite movie you like to watch during the summer and why? I got a lot of comments. A lot of good stuff here. Lana says, whatever the kids are watching. So right now, Madagascar. Bryson says, love that movie. My family stayed at the same facility they shot the movie at 1 year. Cindy says, Return to Me and My Big Fat Greek Wedding. They are feel-good movies that I like to watch when I'm camping. Beth says, the Anne of Green Gables movies. Brings back fond memories. Nice way to spend an afternoon in the AC. Dawn says, Old Greg. Thanks, Dawn. And Adria says, The Great Outdoors. Thank you, guys. You are all entered into our giveaway as well. Candy. Yes. So, there you go.
Yeah, easy. Join the giveaway. You want to win something. Woo. All right, so it is time for The chunk zone.
So chunky.
All right, Katie, you've got a Mad Libs game for us. I'm really excited for this.
I do, and I'm gonna go through this part quickly because what we're gonna do with it afterwards, Brian and Ileana, you've got your work cut out for you, and I'm so excited. I can't
Okay.
wait. It's gonna be great.
Gosh,
Okay,
I hope
so
I remember what's an adjective, what's an adverb.
okay, so Ileana, I'm gonna bing bong between the two of you, and I'm gonna try to go quick. Ileana, I need a number, just a number.
44.
Ileana, I need a plural noun.
Nipples.
Ileana, I need secrets kids keep.
Secret.
What is it? What is a secret kids keep?
A secret kids keep?
Yeah, like something they tell their friend, like, oh, don't tell.
How do I word it?
Like, I don't know, I hide ice cream under my bed, or
Okay.
I keep bugs in my dresser.
Where I keep my boogers.
The booger wall.
I'm gonna say I have a booger wall.
Okay. I have a booger wall.
Oh yeah.
Ew.
That's why you don't go sleep at other people's houses.
Okay, Brian, give me
Yes.
a verb.
Leap.
Ileana, what is something you do to someone?
Slap.
Oh yeah.
Brian, I need a noun.
Waffle.
Waffles.
Ileana, who is an obnoxious celebrity?
Let's say Donald Trump. Am I wrong though?
Political.
No.
It's a celebrity.
Ileana, give me a silly noun.
Silly noun. Ask Brian.
Brian, silly noun.
Flubber.
Brian, adjective.
Zesty.
Ooh.
Brian, plural noun.
Butts.
Yeah.
Brian,
But-
what is something toddlers do?
Suck their thumb.
They sure do. Her face. She's loving it. That's good.
Ileana, what's something in your house?
Let's say
She doesn't have anything in
skillet.
her house, obviously.
I've got a skillet in my house. Or a toaster. I don't know. Which one do you choose? Skillet or toaster?
Brian, give me a verb.
Touched.
Ileana, verb.
Why is Ileana getting more stuff?
I know. Why
I'm
is
sorry. I gave you a bunch in a row.
me a verb. Weewa, give me a verb.
Action word.
Molding.
Jeez, come
Molding?
on.
Molding.
Mold. It can't. I'll let you know if it needs ing.
Or mold.
Brian, plural noun.
Rocks.
Brian, verb.
Whistled. Whistle.
Okay, to whistle. Yeah.
Almost done. Brian, video game character.
Let's go with
Master Chief.
Link.
Oh, okay.
I typed lunk. Ileana, noun. Make it interesting.
Naked people.
Okay, verb. Brian, verb ending in ing.
Blinking.
Almost done. Okay, I'm actually done. Okay,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna send this to you both right now. And then once I send it to you,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what we're doing with it.
Okay. Is it gonna be a text message, email?
Email.
Okay. Oh, I'm excited.
Okay, so I just sent it. Let me know when you received it.
Okay. Hit refresh.
All right, got it.
Katie Ash.
Batman script.
Okay,
What's
yes.
the
So
subject
this
line?
this is a script from The Dark Knight.
Oh my gosh.
Brian, you are Batman. Ileana, you're Joker. This is the
So do it
interrogation
right.
scene.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll try.
this is the interrogation scene.
Heath
Read
Ledger
the
Joker,
script.
then.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. All
So
right.
Don't F this up.
I'm gonna
all right?
try. Okay, I'll try my best.
All right.
Here we go.
Take it away.
You wanted me. Here I am.
I wanted to see what you do, and you didn't disappoint. You let 44 people die. Then you let Dent take your place. Even to a guy like me, that's cold.
Where's Dent?
Those mob nipples want you dead so they could get back the way things were. But I know the truth. I have a booger wall. You've changed things forever.
Then why do you want to leap me?
Slap you? I don't want to something you. And what do I do without you? Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No. You complete me.
You're garbage who kills for waffles.
Don't talk like Donald Trump. You're not. Even if you'd like to be, to them you're a flubber. Like me. They just need you right now. But as soon as they don't, they'll cast you out like a leper. Their morals, their code, it's a zesty joke, dropped at the first sign of trouble. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. You'll see. I'll show you. When the butts are down, these, civilized people, they'll suck their thumbs to each other. See, I'm not a canoe. I'm just above the curve.
Where's the toaster?
You have these rules, and they'll think they'll touch you?
I have one rule.
Then that's the one rule you'll have to mold to know the truth.
Which is?
The only sensible way to live in this world is without rocks. And tonight you're gonna whistle your one rule.
I'm considering it.
These are just minutes left, so you're gonna have to play my little game if you wanna save one of them.
Them.
For a while, I thought you were really Link. The way that you threw yourself at her.
Pow! Boom!
Look at
Yeah.
you! Does Harvey know about you and his little naked people?
Where are they?
Blinking is making a choice.
Where are they?
You choose one life over the other. Your seahorse, the district attorney, or his blushing bride-to-be. You have Buzz Lightyear! Buzz Lightyear to threaten me! Nothing to do with all your strength, but don't worry. I'm going to tell you where they are. Both of them. And that's the point. You'll have to choose. He's at 250 52nd Street. And she's at the Avenue X at Cicero.
Wow.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Good job, guys.
Oh my goodness gracious. That was hard to do.
That was hilarious. I think my favorite part was, I have two favorite parts. I have a booger wall. And you're garbage who kills for waffles.
I killed.
Oh, that was good. That was fun. I like that 44 people had already died. Dang. I wish I had said like one or something.
Does Harvey know about you and his little naked people?
That was fun. I like the Mad Libs.
That was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay!
We'll do it next week again. I'll pick a different one.
That's a good.
Hooray!
I hope everybody else enjoyed it. Let us know down in the comments if you enjoyed it. It was fun. So, all right. Well,
Naked people.
Yeah, in waffles. And Buzz Lightyear. You were Buzz Lightyear. And I think I actually messed up on one of them. I said canoe instead of giving something else, but whatever. You know, we outlived it. It wasn't that.
Whatever.
Alright, but that will conclude this week's episode of Bump That. Goodness, that was fun. Goodness, there was a lot of news. I know that took a long time, but you stuck it through. There was a lot to catch up on, but we still had a game, so glad you guys stuck it through to the very end. Once again, hit the subscribe button, join the giveaway, become a sibling, all the good stuff. Watch our episodes. We have a lot of fun here. Tell your friends. Anyways, we've got Brian in this corner.
He does that.
We've got KT in this corner.
My nipples look like milk duds!
And I'm Liliana, your host, signing off on yet another episode of Bump That. Thank you guys for listening, and we will see you in next week's episode. Bye-bye!